All right, happy Friday evening, everyone. How are you doing? How you feeling? Hello, my computer crashed, so I'm just on my phone tonight. Might not be able to chat as much. That is okay. Apparently, your computer's feeling under the weather. I understand. I am still not fully over that goddamn cold last week, so I apologize again if I cough. Like that. That was not on cue. We're gonna work through it. At least my voice is back. We'll deal with the coughing. Apologize in advance. But yeah, that being said, I figure let's get into it. I sound better. Thank you. I am feeling better. Other than this freaking cough that won't leave me alone. It's very rude. It's obsessed with me. So we'll see. We'll get into it. Recap, because it has been a week. So we discovered that his grandma, not really his grandma, actually his mother that has been aged up due to chemical exposure. Dad died uncovering chemical exposure, sounds like. Kerr, old man, who has been getting de-aged in, exchange to being a puppet. Also, bratty, twatty little Doberman boy, actually the big bad, who was the old founder of the town, de-aged himself, and has now re-aged himself to being an adult. So, that's what we're working with. Not his grandma, but his mama, if you will. Indeed, and I will. I shall. So a lot of ages getting played with.
Something wasn't right.
So, well, that's where we are. Where were we actually? Hang on, what are we doing? What are we on? Trying to remember. Where are we at currently? Oh, right, we had just restarted the story again. Because we got... We hit a dead end of, that guy winning. So now we're replaying again back to, being caught by Mr. Nuncreed after we went there alone, I believe? I think this is on the alone train still. The path where Luca went to the factory alone and did not take Rolo with him.
He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this all to be over. Of course. I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the treehouse. No, they went together and they got split up. Right, okay.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca. You know, your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Right, okay, so we're back to looking for Rolo. This little twerp is actually the founder of the town. You. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, would be a thing to behold. I agree. This is all a little more than sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if he did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Isn't that the sign celebrating him, though? Right? Should we bother checking around? I think we're okay. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modal. Oh, that's one of, the kitty's moms. Beck's mom. I work here now. I'm unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Evil little boys. Indeed, very evil. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go right to the treehouse. Ooh, actually, hang on. It has been a while since I've been able to do this. So we might be able to grab quite a few things out now.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
Let's see what else we fish up. Have to reel it in a bit faster. Right. Okay, we try again. Okay, we try again. Smack.
Luca stuck a those things always get...
We got a bead bracelet. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pawn bracelet. I just want to know if you get an achievement for doing all of these.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Alright, tape it is. Wow, my stream lag is bad tonight. I'm sorry. Shoot. Yep, okay.
Luca
Bling.
wrapped... Hey, you never know.
Going again. A bit of paper. It's just a bunch of big words written on it. Oh, let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. He said, screw the rich people. Don't need more land.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Alright, we give it a try. Give it a go. Let's see. Aha! Message in a bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. Damn. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. But it's a message in a bottle. No, wait, no, I wasn't ready to leave that. Hang on. Pungent.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Alright, we got another one. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back? He may not even want it back. Man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Oh, so this might actually be relevant later. Okay. Potentially.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer...
Okay, last one. Might not be the very last one, but it's at least the last one we have. A photo! It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools. How'd it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Oh, so he potentially lost his brother first, and that's why he went snooping around. Okay. Well, we're getting some good background info and stuff. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
No, I think Uncle Joseph is Joseph Nuncreed. Oh! Oh, you know? You're smarter than I am. You remembered that. I didn't remember that.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket. A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face.
I am so confused right now.
"A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. "Wait? For what?" Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's a to you. Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me.
Okay.
Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone.
So is Luca converging with timelines here? Like, actually in his dreams?
Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. I think so.
I don't, I'm dumb.
His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, buckaroo. Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Oh boy.
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Rollo. Maybe Rollo. But also maybe not Rollo? That's not Rollo's outfit. Maybe one of his siblings? Different Rollo? Stop right there. Or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Adult Rollo? Adult Rollo. Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo. Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? I don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look! It wasn't just your hands, bud.
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? Okay, so it's the mind of a, 9 or 12-year-old? In the body of an adult. Not the best combo, as other pieces of fiction have taught us. I mean, wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. Oh, my feet, too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo. Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud? Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa! You smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least, I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. Well, they had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Coming out of his cage and he's doing just big. Indeed. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I now know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. That's really sweet of him to think about that. Maybe you're right. But this all seems dangerous. Danger. Ah.
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Take cover! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out with your large adult friend? No. This is my buddy Rolo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So, we'll be asking the questions here? That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't that secret. And I could hear your racket from like a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep. I don't even know what day we're on.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try and salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay. Just need to play it cool. And hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck! He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. That didn't feel that funny. I mean, I didn't play it that funny, but I didn't get the context of that being funny. Kaito, hello! Hello, I just finished watching Batman the Long Halloween. I have so many feelings, but I love that movie. I actually have not seen that movie. Why do you have feelings about it? Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded. No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Because it's a mystery movie. If I told you why I'm mad, then it would spoil the whole movie. Actually, it's a 2-part movie. Fair enough. Alright then. Well, I know Batman. What villains are in it? Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Modal seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Ooh, fancy. I got tricked into watching a Batman movie once, one of the Dark Knight ones. How do you get tricked into it? Oh, it's a movie focused on Two-Face. The Joker is so hot from Dark Knight. I'm not even a little surprised you feel that way. Neither am I, C-Film. Honestly, Heath Ledger can get it. Heath Ledger can get it in pretty much every form. May he rest in peace. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We're in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Do we know Prescott? I feel like we should. That's not his dad, right? No, he's Van Horn, so that would be Dr. Van Horn. I can't remember who Prescott is. I was told that the Dark Knight movie was a very upbeat, feel-good movie with a really good message. I didn't really know how that could be based on what I knew about the series, but I got outvoted. I've seen all 3 Dark Knight movies. None of them are upbeat or feel-good. I suppose some of them have a good message. Not all of them do. I don't think... Yeah, no, you were tricked. You were just outright lied to. You got bait and switched. I don't know. Yeah, they just point blank lied to your face. I'm so sorry, Sifo. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay. Just for a bit. Oh. It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear to you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you've ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Your friend is hilarious. Like I said, you got in the worst way. God damn. Whoa. Yeah. just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone. Capital murder.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Not as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we haven't even topper banana on the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? It would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. It's 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. Okay, so if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome mat from my mom's orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. Even has the exits marked. Is this large Rollo or someone else? Right, you missed it. So this is the Rollo that escaped from the labs, and the labs experimented on him and aged him up. Physically, not mentally. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
Oh boy.
The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Ah! She'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie's in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, and then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Whoop. Godspeed. Just like go down on your knees, she won't tell the difference. Truly, masterful work, Kaito. Okay, enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Alright, we have a mission plan. Iggy! Yeah! Iggy's not dead in this one. Thanks, I'm so smart. You are so smart, Kaido. Alright, unfortunately Iggy is alive, but still a bastard in this one, so... And I don't actually know where Jeff hangs out. Jeff is the... like, crusty otter guy, right? I think. Where would he be? Dawn, do you have a scoop for me, Dawn? Your baby boy, uh-huh. Who's still a bastard right now. You ever wonder why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. Okay, well, thanks, Dawn. Such a good bastard that sure. Sure, honey. No, Jeff. Alligator lady, what do you have to say for us? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? Okay, no Jeff here either. Yeah, I don't know where he congregates at. There he is. Hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Sorry, I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So, we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help?
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But... give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
We trade him all our junk. So I'm gonna say junk. He wants our junk. Junk? Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Okay.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Crooked. Crooked. They're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out, another one comes scurrying along to take its place. Shit. Yeah, it's old shit. Still ain't happening. Ain't that some shit? Okay. Yeah, hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab?
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swap by first thing in the morning. Okay, we have done it. It took a lot, but we did do it. Iggy and Tish wouldn't be at the library, right? Yeah, no. Nah. Bullies don't read. Oh, they're back here. Well, before I go talk to them, I cannot go back there to see if the puddle is still there. Alright, well, non-mutant Iggy. Do you have any decency within you?
Yeah.
Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So, I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. Well, what if I told you there was a truce and breaking stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Oh my, My, Luca, Fanhorn, I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Trish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Which is false. He did admit in the other storyline to always wanting to go to that treehouse. Iggy wants it more than he will admit. You hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Hell yeah, Iggy and Tish!
Chapter 7.
Let it be known I still ship them. Shh, shh, shh. Shush, she-fum. But aw, Tish also really wanted to go. That's sweet.
Into the hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part.
Tish, yeah. Iggy's looking out for Tish.
Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Good. Good to know.
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
You cannot shush the Iggy hype train. Watch me.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Truly, high-vis vest and a clipboard will get you most places.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Or a tool belt and a mustache. Also works. Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. Oh, big scares. Big scares for Red Panda Man. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Our harvest awaits. And such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh? I didn't hear anything about the... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms! Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it is your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light the candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this perennial ham fist. With the fireworks! Fireworks that don't cause his death. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. Got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Whew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Cool, we've done it. A water cooler. That's odd. Not even any cups for the water. Alright. Huh. Oh no. They said head east. Oh. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up. When they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, well, you should stick with me. We've got a plan. No, it's a trap! Luca, it's a trap!
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. And now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Oh, Luca buddy. Oh, Luca buddy. No. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Mama said fuck you. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Hang on, I just want to take a second to point out that this is Solomon, aka Sharper Valentine's office. Presumably, we have this photo up here of him with his two kids, his daughter Eris and his son. And there's a bunch of darts thrown at his son. Why does he hate his son so damn much? What did that poor sad puppy ever do to you? Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password. Denethor syndrome? Perhaps.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
24601, are you serious? Indeed. 24601. That's lovely reference. In fact, my friends and I have a weekly trivia night. And the theme was Broadway musicals. So our team name for the night was... The safe word is 24601. And we were very proud of it. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder has such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
24601. Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to help get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. Next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen.
If that has a reference, I don't know it. Honestly, this scenario is really funny, like, as a concept. Luca's insulting the villain to his face and has no idea. The villain wants to know what the fuck he's up to and therefore is not revealing himself.
In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we got company. Luca, gotta go faster. Oh, 1 second, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is! 13806, go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Oh, man. No water cups. Rolo. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in. Damn, I hate this music. It is very on edge.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fix have him on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Okay, Rilla, how long do you think Roxy can distract him? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom. Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy I finally used the young chemist's lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I've had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Oh, is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? Well, I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was found under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of it into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. The crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious.
Rebellious?
You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes.
Oddities?
They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and...
Now I get to replace my entire wardrobe?
I really am truly sorry.
These clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway.
It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and then intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What?
I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here.
I just...
Like, now.
Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came.
All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Meowdle. Heading your way now.
Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go everything when we get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now.
What's that?
I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. And look, little books for his little doggy Tushy. Because he's too fucking short. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. OMG, they're letting the baby founder smoke. Who's gonna tell him no? He runs the company. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo... Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. It's definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Okay, everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Mudel, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder, Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town, Perennial Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer, are all connected by a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
So much delight. Very good, Dr. Muedel. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him? Luca, over here! Move another inch, and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know that there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Not you, kiddo. Your dad. I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, Your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Is this the final branch? It looks... maybe we have one more. Okay. Alright. This may or may not be the final story. We could still turn it around, I think. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. I mean, did they lose? Is our not grandma, our actual mother, still going to go throw fireworks and explosives down into the source and freeze us all? Do the deep freeze again? Potentially. Because we haven't stopped her or confronted her at all in this branch.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a moment to calm my mind. No, I don't blame Beck at all for this. She is only a kid, and yeah, there really was, I don't think, another option for her. Like you said, they are surrounded. They are in the belly of the office building. They weren't making it out. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming at him. Time wounds all heals. Time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. That is not what you said to the kids like 15 minutes ago. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter, with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. she had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Did she... Is she... She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. I think the fact that we're still going means it's not over. Yeah. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't always mean it's right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. It's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh!
Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
I do believe she might have used those explosives to bash an ear. Which is better than the source. It means we're not going to get an ice age.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Hell yeah! Gran? What are you doing here? Luca? What are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. It's awful nice here. But I'm fine. Oh no. What did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We gotta go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little... Oh, I think we're gonna do it. We might. I mean... It has been all about change. That's gotta be the right one.
I'm might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Now, before we do that... we have 2 branches. Damn. That might be the final branch, though. I guess 3 branches, because we had 3 options there. Okay. Okay, we have... Okay. But I think this is the last one. So, I think we might just have to play through these 3, and then we will have it. And we're only at an hour 40. I think we could maybe manage it. Like, pocket change? You're unlucky penny! Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Is he going to become coppery? Itty bitty baby! Holy crap, he's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. Oh, little grumpy baby Solomon. Oh, I like it. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare.
Epilogue! We finished the story. Hell yeah. I guess we could find out the 2 of the bad ends.
Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts.
Is Rollo just permanently stuck as an adult tending middle school, though?
When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn.
But also, this town never finds out that it's a parallel town either. For this storyline. I guess ignorance is bliss? Everyone lives.
His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Do I get to know what this door is?
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Cool. Ooh, wait, can I actually find out about the bed? Nothing about this bed, okay. Going back to Eleanor instead of Juniper. Oh, Luca also doesn't know about the extra room in the secret basement. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me, I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Alright, I'll go say hi to Rolo first. Also, just, does Nuncreed get no comeuppance with this? He's just fine, he faces nothing for what he did in his part in it? I hear you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rolo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. And I'm hoping it helps me get into the state of agriculture upstate. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go straight to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? He's finally a happy dog! Aw, yay, happy mare! He found inner peace. Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mare. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of. Slow and dirty harvest. How's the napping this morning? Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice! This is still a fake town that just has a bunch of tunnels underneath it. I guess they're working with it? Everyone has moved here. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean that change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. How fake can a fake town be if everyone lives there? I mean, philosophically, a town is a group of people. But if there is a giant lab underneath the entire city, that kind of screws with this whole planting thing. I mean, I guess if they're planting, like, you know, over there, that's fine. That might be actual ground there. But a lot of the town does not have ground. It just has underground lab. You know? I'd better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Okay, fine. We won't see the rest of the town. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, and honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming, fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Oh, look at Iggy! Oh, him flying! A little higher. Yup. Little lower. Yup. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck at her house. Okay, now we get to go see things. Iggy, do not die. Tish, you don't let him die, okay? Seafoam will be very upset. Damn, I was really hoping Dawn would have more to do.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do this. I did not want to do this.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me, would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me, I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Dawn, how you doing?
I'm glad you swung by.
More follow-up questions for your story?
Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship.
Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter.
I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself, if you think about it.
Okay, so everything did get uncovered. And they are deciding to stay here. Fair. Just don't forget about us when you become a fancy big city reporter.
Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into.
Sorry to disappoint, but my invention days are over. Ah, that's what Elsa thought. And then a creepy little voice came to her. Luca, you might also get a creepy little voice. You never know. There's sequels that come out of nowhere.
Ha! We both know that's not true.
What makes you say that?
Call it a reporter's intuition.
What's today's news that needs knowing? Oh, I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft.
Oh, so he did get jail time. But Baby did not get jail time because he's Baby.
Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time.
Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso.
Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something.
As if I know.
Too late. You are now officially a person that cares.
Okay, what about over here?
Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. Yeah, but it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree.
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something, alright. Okay, what about you? He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Okay, how's baby? Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah? Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Meowdle, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Well, let's hope he's a little nicer this time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. To activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Aw, Eris. Nuncreed is still alive. And apparently free. And unbothered. Okay. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you still?
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Well, he was also being blackmailed, right? I suppose. Have they turned... All the bunnies are waiting in line. Have they turned the phone booth into a slide?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. for the ride of your life. Who's next? I mean, I guess that's one way to use an underground facility. Turn it into a theme park. Guess what? Yesterday, I saw something. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the county. Which is good for biodiversity. Okay, that's still locked up. What about over here? Okay, no puddle here. That's good. That's all very well and good. And Beck, whose hair stayed blue. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh, we're following. We're following. Tree? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. It's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to old Beacon Pines. Oh. Can we go see Iggy one more time? Probably not. I'm gonna try, just because we like Iggy. Can we say thank you to the moms? We cannot say thank you to the moms. Okay. Okay, nope, they're just kind of stuck there doing that. What happens if we try to go to the fake grave, actually? I am curious. Oh, still sneezing. Ah. They removed the fake gravestone. Okay. Tree's still doing really well, though. Yeah, chew. Alright then, let's get to it. Also, how did the whole town pitch in on a tree? A singular tree. Oh, we have talked to everyone, so... Ah, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words.
Well, you've written them all.
Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks. For everything. Oh, shucks, I just did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. Yeah, we should probably give you some alone time now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. And I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yeah. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. I want to know what the narrator's involvement in all this is. Yeah, that is a good question. I don't know. I really thought it was going to be revealed that she was one of the characters. Maybe she's Dawn, since Dawn's the one writing about all of it? I mean, I suppose you could just make the leap. I don't think that that's actually going to be revealed, but it's something. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Meowdo says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So, you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper and stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. All right. And there we have it. Good game. I really liked it. It had a lot of twists and turns. Some I expected, some I definitely didn't. It had the charm of a pick-your-own-adventure story, while still, having a mostly linear path. Which I really liked. I don't think anything else has done something like this. Where you are truly meant to explore all of the paths, and not just commit yourself to one and seeing where it goes. So, for that, I really admire it. The art style, absolutely gorgeous. The ultimate ending was not at all anything I thought we were going to get, you know, at the beginning of this stream, or really at any other stream. He gets babyfied and is thus absolved of all of his crimes because essentially he died a mind death. Sure. I know I chose this for October because spooky game. And there were some spooky elements. Especially more towards the beginning, which was actually in October. But it ended up being very heartfelt. I really liked it. So yeah. I know. Yeah, you really are missing something if you don't see all the paths. Hey, Shadow. Hello, Hex. Hello. Heat TV. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Unfortunately, we just ended the game. But how are you? How's your Friday going? Thank you for the offer, but I am good. So yeah, Don't worry, I love Beacon Pines. I know it better than my home. Oh, good. I'm glad. Do you have a favorite character then? But yeah, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose we could go in and talk about favorite paths or whatever, but Beacon Pines is our first fan dub, and it's amazing. And of course, Luca Van Horn. But if you love it too, you should check out the art book on Steam. It's awesome. Ooh. I have not checked out the art book. I suppose I will have to do that. Because I did love the art. The art is what made me originally buy the game and play through it. And it did not disappoint. The art stayed absolutely amazing the whole way through. It shows many stuff that was cancelled, and hidden stuff like Luca's dog. Odd. Odd that a land of anthropomorphic creatures would have pets. I always feel weird when they do that with furry stuff. Or the school they go to and many other characters. I just hope it all comes out for the sequel. Ooh, is there going to be a sequel? I had no idea. That's awesome. Ooh, I wonder what that would even be like. His dog is something special. Ah, dog in parentheses. I see. Perhaps a toy. Not really a dog, just check it out, but it's fluffy and awesome. Ah, okay, okay. Good to know, good to know. But yeah, there was... Ooh. Okay, so we did not ever do Malice or Junk for the final one, just because I knew change would be the right one. Everything else we've done, though. Yeah, we've done absolutely everything else. I suppose we could go in and do these other two? But I'm really happy with ending it here. Okay, have to go voice hunt again. Have a nice day. Thank you, you too. I do appreciate the compliment, though. Have a nice night. So yeah, we could do Malice or Junk. But honestly, I'm almost okay leaving it here. How are you feeling about it? We could not. Depends. 2 hours, 22 minutes. That's a good-sized stream for us, usually. I suppose there's something to be said for seeing the entirety of the game. Either way, I will let you pick. You're good to end it? Yeah. I mean, I suppose just play it for yourself and play those last two. 'Cause yeah, we made the right choice. How long would it be? No, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy and I think I shall end it. All right, so we did it. We have ended another game on the channel. Fantastic goodie for us. I am hoping that everything comes to an end soon. It's the game that keeps on giving. I am loving it though. But that said, we need a new Friday game series. And we also still need to figure out if you all want me to stream another day of the week or not. So I shall go ahead, end it here, let you all get on with your weekend. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And I will be putting up a poll in the Discord for what to play next. Thank you all so much for watching. I certainly hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed streaming it all for you. And I'm so glad we were able to finish a game together. Good night.